Today, let's look at how to actually have success on YouTube as a real estate agent. That's right, how can you as a real estate agent generate a massive amount of real estate leads, where home sellers and home buyers are reaching out to you regardless if you're working or not, because YouTube is now your ultimate leverage, and it has been for a lot of our real estate agents as well, where most of our real estate agents at this point have been able to shut down all of their paid advertising and solely focus on YouTube. But with all that being said, being successful on YouTube does require some strategy. So let's look at 21 tips to help you be successful on YouTube. Now, the first thing that I can share with you that's been so instrumental in our lead generation has been consistency. Both consistency from what we put in the videos, but also consistency in how often we're publishing our videos. And the reason we value consistency so much is because once you start figuring out some items on how to make better videos, you want to keep that quality and continue to improve every single video. But on top of that, you want to be consistent on how and when you're publishing your videos altogether, because you want to build up your audience and also give your audience a good expectation on what they can expect from you. The second thing that's been so vital for our agents that are dominating on YouTube is the topic selection. Developing a clear content strategy not only helps your audience, but it also helps you whenever you're creating content for that audience. Because if you're making videos that your audience didn't subscribe for, or are making videos that really nobody has an interest in, you're not going to go anywhere. So recording on topics that your audience cares about is how you're actually going to see some growth. Now, third, when it comes to equipment, start with what you have. Just about everybody has a really high quality camera on their smartphone, so start with that. Now, with time and experience, you do want to continue upgrading your equipment, like your video, your lighting, your audio, but don't start there. Because even if you bought the most elaborate, fanciest, and expensive equipment out there, chances are it's going to take you a long time to figure out how to actually operate it and really utilize it to perfection. And if you're anything like me, chances are you're going to give up halfway through and end up not using that equipment altogether. So that additional friction is just going to hurt you at the end of the day. Tip number 4, focus on your thumbnails. Invest in a professional designer that's going to get your thumbnails looking amazing. You can go to Fiverr, you can go to Upwork, you can go to onlinejobs.ph, you can go to so many gig-based websites that have some high quality designers that can do your thumbnails for you. This one investment of $5 to $10 per thumbnail can make you thousands of dollars. It really does have the highest return on investment for your money, because if you can get your videos to go from a 4% click-through rate to a 4.5% click-through rate, you're talking about hundreds into thousands of more views, which ultimately leads into more leads and more clients. And anytime you have a client that's close through YouTube, you're looking at $6,000, $10,000, $20,000 in commission. Tip number 5, improve your titles. Title your videos to either create curiosity or to really detail what's actually in the videos themselves. In other words, make your titles appealing, make them clickable, create that desire for your viewer to actually want to click on your video and watch. Now notice that your titles are going to be in collaboration with your thumbnails, so make sure that there's some cohesion there. Now when you're starting on YouTube, you very much want to have titles that are very searchable. So whenever somebody is looking for information on YouTube, you have a higher chance of being found. So that's what you commonly hear as being SEO'd, search engine optimized. Number 6, have a call to action. Please be clear on what you want your audience to do. If you want them to subscribe, ask them to subscribe. If you want them to share your video, ask them to share. If you want them to give you a call or email you in exchange for something that you're offering in the video, ask for them to do that. So have that clear call to action. Tip number 7, create educational content, also known as provide value. Provide educational content that's going to resonate with your end viewer, whether you're focusing on buyers or sellers. Provide something that they can actually utilize when they're looking to buy or when they're looking to sell. Now, the more educational content that you provide to your viewers, the more that they are going to want to reach out to you, because they see you as that trusted professionals, because now they have you as a trusted resource that they're going to go and ask for advice. And in many circumstances, you're going to be able to service them directly or be able to refer them to somebody that will. Number 8, do property tour videos. These types of videos get a massive amount of views. Every single channel that we're launching from scratch gets thousands and thousands of views on these types of videos. You can even make an entire YouTube channel around these property tour videos and see a ton of success. Now, you will need more views in order to generate a lead. However, with these types of videos, it's totally possible. Number 9, create testimonial and case study videos. These types of videos are going to really help you with credibility and also provide that social proof that a lot of potential buyers and home sellers are looking for. Sharing these success stories and testimonials are going to help those people get the confidence that they need in order to email you or call you or reach out to you in some way. Because the moment that they see somebody else have the success that they want, and they now know that you're the individual that helped them obtain that success, they're going to reach out to you. Number 10, collaborate with influencers. Collaborate with other real estate influencers that are creating content. Now, when I say real estate influencers, I'm not necessarily saying social media influencers. I'm saying influencers in the real estate space. Influencers to a real estate transaction. So this can mean title companies, this can mean lenders, this can be inspectors. These are all real estate influencers that see a ton of individuals, whether they're looking to buy or they're looking to sell. So if you can bring these individuals on, such as a lender, and have them speak on the lending process in certain loan programs or anything that you want them to cover, you are providing even more value to your audience. And what's even better about these collaborations with real estate influencers is that you don't have to create the content yourself. You're bringing in a subject matter expert to cover the topics that you might not be so well equipped to cover. Number 11, analyze your metrics. Actively monitor what's working and not working on your YouTube channel. YouTube itself wants you to have this information so you can start creating more content that's going to bring some additional users to the platform. So really look at your YouTube analytics to identify what videos are absolutely crushing it so you can make more of those types of videos. Leverage real estate trends. Incorporate real estate trends into your content because whatever is trending is going to get the YouTube algorithm's attention. Whether it's interest rates, rising home prices, inventory shortages, whatever is trending in real estate, you have permission to cover. When you address real estate trends, you will see an uptick in views. Now you might be wondering, why is that the case? Well, because there's a lot more demand, and especially if there's a new trend that's going on, there's not that much supply. So you have so many people looking for information and not enough videos covering that type of content. Number 13, this one's so simple, but yet we miss it. Create playlists. Make your user experience better. Create playlists so your audience doesn't have to find all of the other videos that might be helpful to them. So if you created a home buying series, then put all of your videos of that buying series in that playlist. And same thing for the seller side. Again, make it as convenient as possible for your viewers to binge your content. Number 14, use storytelling. By you utilizing storytelling techniques, you're creating a better viewer experience. You're creating additional engagement from your audience, and you're also relating to your audience a lot more. That connection is so powerful. And the way that you get rewarded is by your viewers staying on your videos longer. Thus, YouTube sees that the video that you created is really resonating, so it's gonna show your video to more people. Number 15, respond to comments. One of the first things that we do with our agents is ensure that they know how to comment on their YouTube videos. Because number one, that's a great way for you to create a better community on your YouTube channel. Number two, the more engagement and comments that you're getting on your YouTube videos, the more that the YouTube algorithm will push your video. And number three, that's another great way for you to pick up some additional real estate leads. So absolutely leverage your comment section by responding and engaging. Number 16, analyze your competition. Study what your competitors are doing. See what's going on in the landscape because there might be some good ideas for you to model. Now here's the thing, I'm not suggesting copy, I'm suggesting modeling because somebody in your area or in your niche might have figured something out that would be beneficial for you to implement yourself. Take the information or the strategy that you learned and put your own twist to it. Because even if you copied verbatim, chances are you're not gonna see the exact same results that your competition had anyway. Number 17, leverage email marketing. Let them know that you put out some content that might be beneficial for them to consume. Because you might already have a huge database of buyers and sellers that could use the information that you're publishing on YouTube anyway. This is a great way for you to drive some additional traffic to your videos. Number 18, leverage evergreen content. content. There's certain type of content that's going to stand the test of time, and that's the evergreen content that doesn't necessarily change with time, which really helps your YouTube channel today, but also will help your YouTube channel a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, and beyond. So really get as much evergreen content out on your YouTube channel as fast as possible, because as time continues to go, it will continue to help you. Now, number 19 is something that nobody really talks about, and that's compliance. You as a real estate professional have a real estate license, and there are certain things that you can and cannot do or say that you need to be mindful of. So make sure that you check with your real estate commission, your brokerage, your MLS, and other governing bodies that are governing your license. And make sure that you're not creating content that's compromising to your real estate license, and also that you have the appropriate disclosures when warranted. But on top of your real estate compliance, also be mindful of the compliance that comes with media altogether, whether it's video, audio, or imagery. Number 20, welcome feedback. Pay attention to the feedback that you're getting from your audience. By you having a good pulse on your audience based off of the feedback that they're giving you, you're gonna be able to make better videos. And number 21, follow up with the leads that you generate on YouTube. Now, I know this sounds obvious, but it really isn't. You're gonna get comments, you're gonna get phone calls, you're gonna get emails, you're gonna get people submitting their information into one of your squeeze pages. Please reach out to them and continue to follow up with them, because if you don't, somebody else will. This is no different than any other lead generation strategy. You have to follow up in order to convert. Now, if you found value in this video, go ahead and comment YouTube down below. And if you want to get started on YouTube, check out this video right here.